So I'll read a little bit from the chapter, The Picnic Dinner. So in this chapter, Violet and her family have just got back from a trip to the beach. At home that evening, dinner is a funny mix of things that were in the kitchen before the holiday and are still okay to eat, like baked beans and corn chips and dried pork spears, which Violet quite likes. But even though it's more like a picnic than actual dinner, Mum has put proper wine glasses on the table for everyone, and Vincent is filling them up with pink lemonade. When everyone is sitting down, Vincent puts his arm around Mum and says, "We have some special news." Violet nibbles a porpoise spear and hopes the news will be about getting a kitten. "Vincent and I have decided that we would like to get married," says Mum. A funny feeling enters the kitchen. No one says anything. Violet wants to say something, but it's hard to think of what. Last year, her teacher, Miss Wuthering, got married and came back from her honeymoon being called Mrs. Chan. She showed Violet's class a picture of herself in a long white dress with sparkles in her hair. "Will you change your name and put sparkles in your hair?" asks Violet. "Well," says Mum, "I'll still be a mackerel, but I won't put sparkles in my hair." Vincent says, "We were thinking we might have a small wedding in the garden and just invite a few special guests." "Can I make paper cranes for the guests?" asks Nicola. "We'd love that," says Vincent. "Can I help you make a wedding dress?" asks Violet. "Of course you can," says Mum. Violet smiles and Nicola is starting to smile too. Violet thinks Mum will look lovely with sparkles in her hair. "But there isn't room in our house for any more people," says Dylan, who is not smiling. "We already hardly fit." And it is true that it's already sometimes a bit squishy with Mum, Nicola, Dylan and Violet, especially when they all need to go to the bathroom at exactly the same time. "Well, that's the other part of the news," says Mum. "We'll have to move to a slightly bigger place if we're all going to live together. We're going to need to find a new home very soon, in fact." "No," says Dylan. "I'm not moving anywhere." Then he goes upstairs and slams his bedroom door shut. After that, the picnic dinner doesn't seem quite so nice.